Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri, coming at you with a new update video this week. But anyway, I just want to do that inhale boy thing. On the Twitters, on the Facebooks, I think they have announced that the next update is going to be the Gargoyle sisters. Yo, King Madness, how you doing, my man? How you doing? 3 people already. It's been 30 seconds. Whoa. Hey, Thunder, how you doing? So I'm trying to pop open Twitter because I guess I don't have a quick tab for it on my computer. There we go. So 10 hours ago, US PS4 users. We're users now. We're not even players. We just got to use the game. We'll be having update maintenance on 5/28, so that's today. At 11 p.m. PDT, also today, we will also be deleting special gacha tickets during the maintenance. So that means if you have any Kotonoha tickets or premium tickets that are unspent, or SP tickets that are unspent, now's the time to use them. Exchange them from the exchange shop. Look at everything. Make sure you clear out everything, because today is officially the last day to... but yeah, they're taking away all the special tickets. Is my voice cutting out? I replugged my headset back in. Hopefully it's not cutting out now, but thank you, Eva. You were the first to mention that. So yeah, they'll probably take away premium tickets. I don't know if they take away premium tickets or not, but this says special gacha tickets, so I don't know. But SP tickets, Kotonoha tickets, premium Kotonoha tickets. I don't know about premium tickets or not, though. I don't know about that. But they'll be taking those away, and we're going to click on the following posts to get more information. But I don't think it's that in-depth yet. Hey, KMC. I think you said hi earlier, but I didn't say hi to you. Hey, Enjoyful, how you doing? Hey, everybody. Yeah, I didn't work today, so I get to do a stream at like a reasonable hour. Maintenance is going to take about 3 to 4 hours. It says players will not be able to log in. We apologize. During the maintenance, all unused SP gachas, torn pieces of... They take torn pieces? They said the premium? Okay. Well, yeah, I see it. But I didn't know they took away torn pieces. I'm going to go make sure that I traded in my torn pieces. I'm going to go make sure. And any Kotonoha sisters related gacha tickets will also be deleted. Kotonoha ticket, premium or regular, SPs, and regular premium tickets are going away. So if you thought about saving premium tickets, that cannot be. You cannot save them. You have to use them. Basically, any tickets that's not a gacha ticket, you have to use. So I'm cutting out for more than one person. It's annoying. I'd like to know why. And then they said, as always, thank you for support, and we hope to see you in game soon. Hopefully I am getting through enough. Sorry if I am cutting out. But yeah, guys, so new update is coming. And based on the picture, it is the sisters that don't get along. That's what the event's called. And it's essentially one of the 3 that I really predicted was coming up next. So originally, we really thought it was going to be Oguchi Makami, the Ice Wolf. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Because, I believe chronologically, it was Ice Wolf, Gargoyles, then Kotonoha, and then Hades, and then Summer. That's 5 whole updates, 5 whole months. And we're getting the Gargoyles next, and this is going to be but there's a reason why they're probably avoiding Makami. And and it's because this event that we're coming off of, the Kotonoha sisters. This is a big event like Zanko. It was a big... People grinded every day, 4, 6, 7 hours a day. Grinding, putting in OC to use it like an arcade machine to get energy restores, this event, Kotsunoa Sisters, was a huge event because Icicle Punishment, Shalom, if you wanted it, the new skills, so much stuff to get. It was a big, tiring event. Now, a lot of us made sure to finish up our farming and were successful in getting what we wanted by like a week ago because that's when we thought the update was. So for a lot of us, like myself included, we're kind of on a bit of a... we've already had our rest period, right? Like we've already had a week to kind of like chill, like, oh, an update's coming, okay, I've come to terms with that, I'm gonna, you know, bide my time and get ready, and then when the update comes, I'll go into it full force. And I'm not really too sure, I'm not too familiar about the Gargoyle event. I don't believe it's the 133 weapons, those are separate. And that's, like, really, this update could have anything in it, to be honest. Because the two Gargoyle Sisters is supposed to come with, like, 3 or 4 dungeons, because you have to fight them, and I think you fight the ice one, the lightning one, and the fire one in their own little dungeons, and maybe together. But they have their own little dungeon. I think they have achievements, and they might have an exchange shop, because they're all going to appear in Onigashima. Like, it's going to be Gargoyle, Parvis, Satan, Rumi, and Levi. I don't know what her name is, but the 2 new ones. So they're all going to be in Onigashima next to Ashiya-Domon, and they're going to have an event dungeon. I don't know if it's going to have an exchange shop or not. I don't know if it's going to have a Magatama box or not. I don't really know. Can I help you farm friendships? I can tell you what to do to farm friendships, because farming friendships like 3 years ago compared to now, like before 3 years ago, if you wanted to farm friendships, you had to do a dungeon that was within 10 levels or greater of your current level. But now you can do any dungeon in the game and it's going to drop you friendship items. Like, Hermit Crab Grotto does work, however, because there's a lot of mobs in it, but if you can't kill all the mobs really fast, they're all going to go underground, and like they're all going to lag you, and Hermit Crab Grotto is kind of slow. Like, personally, I recommend Secluded Forest on a 5-man body party, just because there's so many mobs, you're going to kill them all really easily, and you'll get a bunch of friendship items. Like, you'll get so many in X amount of time. But Sand's saying it's a short, forgettable event. So it's not going to be super intensive like Zunko, but Sand's the man right now. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. So, Sand, please enlighten us. Is it like... It's an event dungeon, right? But do they have an exchange shop or a box or anything of that nature? Achievements? Remember anything of it? Because you said it was forgettable. It's another Satan? Ooh. Ouch. Well, people don't have to help you with the 5-man body party. All that does is it makes it so you go into the dungeon and it's going to have as many mobs as possible so you can get more friendship items to run. Summer with it? That'd be sweet. Like, this would be an event that they could slide in next to another event. Because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Ice Wolf and this were pretty much congruent. Like, there was one then the other. Like, bang, bang. It ain't farming for more. It's not Golden Weapon Hunt. Alright. So we're already a tier above Satan. They have 2 exchange shops, but they're connected. Oh, Bejoyful. Hey, how you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah. So they do have exchange shops. Okay. Do you remember any premium items that are in there? Things we should look out for? They shouldn't have Hades drops. Because they came out before Hades. I wonder what's going to be in there. How long is the event? That's a good question. We really don't know. Well, the event's going to start tomorrow night. Lunar Seals would be nice to see in a friggin' event box. We haven't seen seals since, like, Gargoyle? I don't know. I don't know the last time we saw seals in an event. But it should last about a month. Like this event is probably going to run us through. It's going to run its course till the end of June, and then there's going to be 2 possibilities. Like, this event's going to run through to the end of June, and then July's going to start, and then they're going to do summer, or they're going to do, like, Makami. And then they'll do summer in August. Like, it's either going to be Makami in August, or it's going to be summer in July. And July is, like, the height of summer. That's the apex of summer. Like, June, July, like, that's it. Yeah, Kaga. So apparently they update crashes a lot. People couldn't log in through the event, so watch out for that. Yeah, well, to be honest, they did say they put the event back a week because there were a lot of bugs in it. They told everyone that there was a bunch of bugs and they were trying to flatten them out. So maybe they were aware of that and they're trying to get past it. Who the fuck is calling me? What? Who the fuck? Oh my god. Someone tried to make a video chat in a Facebook message. God damn. It was after the second week that it messed up? Weird. Hopefully they do regular maintenances. Hopefully. They have element accessories. We farm seals every day. I mean, if you get it, you get it, right? Like, nothing to worry about now. You were saying something about Dancing Waters, and I didn't see your comment. Apologize for that. If you want to, like, restate that, I appreciate it. I'll give you my insight on it. Okay, so my phone started vibrating, and it was apparently Lyra butt dialed the entire What Do chat on Facebook. I'm like, what the fuck is this? How are you stuck in Echigo? Oh, because you need friendship items. You gotta farm your friendship items. But the gargoyles, they are element, right? It's like 30-30. Are they just 30-30 or do they have attack on them? Because I've seen them before. They're like 30-30. Like 30 fire, 30 wind, 30 lightning, 30 mountain, 30 rain, 30 ice. But I don't know if they have attack percent on them or not. I think they're like 20% attack, 2 elements, and no affinity. If I remember correctly. 20% attack, 10 cooldown, 30 to each elements, and there's no affinity. Okay. Okay. So 10 cooldown. So they're like... So once again, these accessories are really, like, they're not Oda accessories, they're not Toshi accessories, they're not, you know, like, Akane accessories, they're not Ho accessories, they're not the best accessories in the game, but they do have a niche, and if you don't have any accessories at all, then yes, they're good, because 20% attack is still 20% attack, 30 element is still 30 element, and 10 cooldown is still 10 cooldown. They might not have affinity on them, which is a bit of a downer, but these accessories are more specified towards the Gargoyle Oni modes, I want to say, or towards any Oni mode dungeon realistically. The Garg is 15%, L is 20%. Oh yeah, the HP and SP, yeah. Yeah, thanks. Her name's L? Okay, cool. So, like, these accessories are really, really, really going to excel when you do the Oni Gargoyles, just because, well, that's what the Gargoyles are weak to. Like, Inferno's weak to fire and ice, Lightning's weak to fire and, or, not fire and ice, I can't even remember, shit. Levin is weak to fire and wind, Ice is weak to thunder and mountain, and thunder is weak to fire, wind, I don't know. But, like, I know what it is, but I just can't think of it. It's Oasis? How you doing? But basically, each of these accessories, like, let's say you had 2 of these accessories, like a pair. Well, that's 60 fire, 60 wind, you know? Plus your weapons. And then if you're doing an Oni mode, like an Oni Garg, it can help you get a really good time, or maybe even solo it if need be. But Like, unless you don't want it, like, if you have no interest in doing that, then, you know, it's really debatable should you go after them or not. But yeah, Infernal's weak to rain and ice, Levin's weak to fire and wind, and Sleet's weak to mountain and lightning. Yeah. Yes. It was all jumbled in my head. I haven't fought a Garg seriously in a long time. In Sleet Sword Oni. Whoa. No. Don't bend over for you. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like if you don't have any accessories at all, yes, they're a good accessory to pick up, but they will be like replaceable down the line. Like, if you have no accessories and you get these things, they're great. And eventually you might get one that's going to match your weapon's affinity and it's going to give you extra attack. But in things like Oni mode where attack doesn't matter, these accessories are fantastic. Like if you want to farm Oni medals for your Tempest, you want to farm Oni medals for Emanation or whatever, then these would be a sound investment for those players. Yes, you should do it on Hell, yeah. Yeah. Veronica is a guy. You're late. Quick recap. Gargoyle event tomorrow with 2 assist. They're 2 assist partners, by the way. They have accessories if you roll for them. They're element accessories, 20% attack, 10 cooldown, HP and SP, yada yada. And there's going to be 2 exchange shops or more, and achievements and things like that. What's in the exchange shop, we don't know yet. We don't know at all. I can guarantee that there's gonna be some goddamn Compaytos in the exchange shop. I guarantee right now there's gonna be some Compaytos in that exchange shop. And if there's no Compaytos in the exchange shop, one lucky viewer who comments on the video the day of the update that there's no Compaytos, I will give one lucky commenter 100 OC. If there's no Compaytos in that exchange shop, I will give someone 100 OC. What about a new login? There will probably be a new login calendar. Like, generally every update we've had a new login calendar. Pretty sure there's going to be one. Don't know how good, don't know how bad, but there should be one. What the hell? My phone keeps making noise. There's a Parvis scroll in the shop? Goddamn! I'll get a Parvis scroll. What the fuck? Do you guys hear that noise? I keep hearing a noise, it bugs me. Oh, they did a video on it? Cool. You know, I never got my Alloy and Akane outfits. Like, ever. I sent like 3 tickets, I never got them. Never got them. Yeah, it was a Facebook call, but there's nothing there. It was really weird. They're like, what email is this? And it's like, oh, what PSN is this? Like, oh man, it's that Randan guy. He talks bad things about us. We ain't giving him shit. I know him. He ain't getting nothing. Yeah. Okay, so someone asked earlier if this is the update worth putting money in. So that really, really, really remains to be seen because we haven't seen the units yet. Speculation-wise, like, we can assume that Rumi, like, the two new characters are support characters. One's gonna give you fire, or one's gonna give you, you know, ice and rain, and one of them's gonna give you, you know, lightning and mountain. I find that on Eva's character's body type, she pulls off the Akane really, really well. I like it on her. But I haven't really seen many people wear it that much. I was saying something. But yeah, these new support characters are going to have, you know, their own skills, probably similar to Gargoyle in some way, but they're going to have element buffs for basically two new elements that we don't have buffs for yet, which is going to be mountain and rain. So on one side of the spectrum, getting Rumi could have merit. Like, if you're really into support characters and you want to get one that's going to buff your rain, well, maybe you might want to try and get a Rumi or the ice one, because ice and rain, cool, good buffs. You cannot change your body type. No, it's genetic. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so, you know, maybe getting that extra 40 rain is gonna make a difference. Could be pretty awesome, especially with moves like Tidal Wave Sublime or Aqua Needle, things like that. If you're getting an attack buff and a rain buff, could be pretty sick, because I've done lots of crazy stuff with Satan giving me a lightning buff. And then on the other hand, you have the Lightning Gargoyle, who's going to give a lightning buff and a mountain buff. Now, Satan already gives a lightning buff, so that's debatable on how much a lightning buff is really desired. And then as for a mountain buff, that one's, I think, less so desirable than the ice one, the ice and rain one. Just because mountain is a very niche element that even if your class does have mountain or doesn't have negative mountain, only a select few of classes actually have decent mountain skills, I want to say. Like, Spear actually has good mountain skills, but like, it's our negative. So, like, Earth Upending Spears and Ogies, pretty good. Stone's Fire Barrier, pretty good. And then, like, on bow, there's Boulder Dash, and I like Boulder Dash, but not many bows actually use it. And there's Weight of the Earth, but Weight of the Earth, like Verdant Storm's gonna do damage cap anyway, so it's kind of like, eh. Yeah, our negative is mountain, yeah. So, like, if I wanted to go, like, Mountain Spear, having the lightning one would have its advantage just because it'd be able to buff my mountain. If I was using other mags that also buff mountain, let's say, that could be a thing. And, you know, down the line, like, if you don't already have, like, Keratin, let's say, who buffs wind, or even Gargoyle. Keratin and Gargoyle both buff wind, I'm pretty sure. But just to be 100% sure, because I'm literally not 100% certain, because I have Gargoyle, but I don't use her, and I could be making a lot of things up right now, just on the assumption that she buffs, like, both elements, because she's a Gargoyle, right? Because I know Parvis only does fire, but I don't know if she does both. Oh no, I'm getting everyone's hopes up. Because Gargoyle, she boosts it by 50, but she doesn't do both elements. So, yeah, that was a big assumption. So unless they're different, unless these two sisters are different, and they have a chance to buff both elements, then their value goes way, way, way down. Way down. Like, if that's the case, then their value goes way, way, way down. Because I know Aoi has the ability to buff both wind and ice in her skills here. Yeah, there's energy wind and energy ice. The lineup's all Gargs, L, Rumi, and Satan. It's not... Sorry for blowing in the mic, but that's actually not a bad lineup. Because, like, for me, I'm just thinking, like, I don't have any of those characters maxed out. So, potentially, it's a good lineup. Well, it's way... You wouldn't touch Wiz, Thunder. You'd want to put points into Dex before you touch Wisdom on that build. But the question is, should we roll tomorrow? Well, I think the answer to that is going to come down to how invested a person already is in a support character. I'm out of OC. I'm out of paid OC. I have 8. It went on too long. I don't have any more. I'm down to 8 OC. I can't. I used the last of it like 2 days ago. I can't. Yeah. Yep. I only got the other OC. So that's the thing. If these new Gargoyle sisters are like Gargoyle, basically, where they're going to give 60 ice and 60 lightning respectively, and that's it, and not touch on their secondary elements, then for those that already have Satan, if Rumi, or if the lightning one only does lightning, the 11 support, if she only does lightning, and you already have Satan, you instantly do not need her at all. And then the same thing, if you already have Kotsunoa Aoi, and Rumi already gives you ice, then that's already not needed. Let me find Aoi's ice real quick here before I make any super judgments. It's 60. Yeah, it's 60. There's no point. If you already have an Aoi, there's legit no reason to build up the ice one. And if you have Satan, there's no reason to build up the thunder one. Or even aim for them. Like, it's one of those situations where, like, you already have one. Like, speaking for myself, I have no need. If they don't buff rain and they don't buff mountain, I have no desire of them at all beyond, like, as a pure objective look, I have no desire for them. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a little, you know, old pie lolly with glasses following me around. You know, I'm a fan of the secretary type, the secretary archetype. That'd be really cool. But, like, objectively speaking, I would use Aoi over her any day. Because Aoi's going to buff 2 elements, and Aoi's going to do all this stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rumi's going to give ice, and it's 60 ice. It's not going to be more than Aoi. I have a 5-scroll Aoi. Like, that's pretty hard for me to believe. I don't even believe that. But, yeah, like, if you already have Satan, you already have Aoi, then there's no need to even invest in that. Even if you only had, like, 1 scroll of each, like, I don't know what skills you're trying to fish for at that point. But, yeah. And I think the reason PS4 is in this conundrum, why we're having this discussion right now, is because we got these characters out of order. My type is daring. Unless if you're talking Onigiri, my type is daring. If you're asking my type for something else, we'll get to that if you want to specify. But all things considered, I think on PC you guys got the Gargoyles before Kotsunoa. Yeah. You talking about Oni? Yeah, okay. Alright, but yeah, so... But on PC, what came first, right? Like, on PC, if the Gargoyles came first, and then Aoi came, I could totally... You got Gargs after the summer event. When did you get the girls? Hey Rapid. The Earth? The Falling Star is a lot stronger than the Earth. The only real advantage the Earth has is that it doesn't cut your crit. But it is weaker than Falling Star and Supreme. Like, I made the Earth, but I don't use it. Like, I made it just because I made it. But, like, it's the same thing with the Supreme, right? Like, before your Zunko event Redux 2. Okay, so, yeah. So we're getting updates out of order again. And, like, back when we first got this event, I asked, like, what do we do with Aoi? Does she take Wisdom? Does she take Mind? Does anyone know? And you said not many people had her. And if that's the case, that they came after the summer event. So then, if that's the case, that Rumi and L came first, the people that rolled for Rumi and L are going to... the people that rolled for Rumi and L, like, if they already had a bunch of Rumis and they looked at what Aoi was going to give them, they're probably like, oh, I already have one that gives me ice, I'm not going to go for her. I could totally see that. I can really, really, really see that. But we're in the reverse situation. Vanguard and Assist Partner Scrolls. The torn pieces. Awesome. Yeah, because they would have came after that, for sure. So, yeah, like, so this is all surrounding the overall question of should we roll in the update this coming month. Now, this will need to be reevaluated when we get the actual update, because things are never one-to-one with PC. Never. They like to throw extra shit in there and fuck everything up. But let's say the lineup is Gargoyle, L, Rumi, and Parvis. No, it's those three, and then like Satan. Like, if it's just all support characters, and that's all it is support characters, and you as a player have no support characters, then yeah, it's good to roll for. But if you've already invested in one or two support characters, and it's not an element you really need, I don't know. If it's 4 characters in a lineup, if it's 5 characters in a lineup, then even that's risky. Because let's say you do already have Satan and you just want the ice one. What happens if you get another Satan or another Rumi? Like, sure, you can unlock a weapon slot potentially, but it's really risky. Really risky. 3 Gargs in that lineup. Like, there might not even be a Vanguard in that lineup. Like, it all comes down to perspective, right? So if you have watch and throw Azura in there, holy shit. But there's no Vanguards and mounts. New Sublimes would be nice. Hell yeah, that'd be nice. Fuck yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, now you're talking. Oof. That's how I got Lancelot. They put Sublimes in. Alright, let's go. Absolutely. They throw some Sublimes in there. Let's go. Absolutely. Oh no, my controller's falling. Absolutely. If they throw some Sublimes in there, then absolutely. Absolutely. But as for the overall, like, it's gonna depend what's there. If it's Gargoyle, like the 3 Gargoyles, Fire, Ice, and Lightning, and then it's Satan, and that's it. If it's just those 4, then it's kind of tempting to roll. But if the 2 new characters only give Ice and Lightning, then for me, I feel like it's like, whoa, I have a lot of lost potential here. Like, it's very hard for me to go positive. The only way I could go positive is if I landed, if I rolled and I got a platinum and it was either Satan or Gargoyle. Like, that's the only 2 positives I can get. Because when I already have Satan built up, I don't want to get Rumi. And I already have Alloy built up, I don't want to get, the Ice one. I don't want to get the Lightning one, and I have Satan. So, the gold lineup has 2 useless android vanguards. The androids, we haven't even gotten the fucking story, man. We still don't know what happened on the moon. Maybe that was the bug they were fixing. Probably not. There's probably something wrong with charging OC. That's how they fix it. But, and accessories too, yeah. And the accessories, like I said before, like if you don't have accessories, yeah, they're fantastic. If you already have accessories, then it's like, do I really want to roll for an accessory that doesn't have weapon? Like, if you already have accessories with weapon affinity for yourself, then these accessories are going to look like a downgrade. If you don't, then they're good. But it's one of those things, it's like, well, you already have something that fulfills this role in your kit. Like, it's not going to open up any new damage avenues for you. Does my new computer play well on PC Onigiri? I haven't installed Onigiri on PC yet, to be honest. I haven't done it yet. I should do that, but I haven't done it yet. Yes, absolutely. Me and Eva logged into JP Oni, and I've seen the new Kage. We tried her out in the little demo mode with Kinka May, but her unit is cancerous. Her unit is abysmal. Her unit is like just you'd be better off burning money. You'd be better off burning money than rolling in her unit. Yeah, Kage's unit, like Orihime, the Divine Possession. Because Onigiri thought it would be really, really fucking cute to put Orihime, Venus, Siegfried, Azura, Kirin, like all of them. Every Divine Possession is in that bitch. Like, so Venus, Siegfried, Valkyrie, Azura, Kirin, Orihime. 6 Vanguards in 1 unit. Did they think, we should probably split this up and put like 1 unit Orihime, Venus, Siegfried, and then 1 unit Valkyrie, Azura, Kirin, Siegfried. Like, holy God, it is the worst I've ever seen. 8 Vanguards in a unit, let alone getting her. Are the Lucifer weapons worth getting, or should I go for something else? Lucifer weapons are good, but White Flash is better than the Elsin, and it's easier to farm. The only reason you'd really want to have an Elsin at this point is in preparation for if they ever make, like, the final form of the Elsin. Like, that would be the only situation you'd want one, because you'd need it to make something else. But in that point in time, it would be very easy to go back and just get it. Yeah, like, I think out of all the Divine Possessions, like, Venus is good if you're going to support your team. Like, Venus has a role. Like, I can't shit on Venus, because Venus beat us through, like, Yogg. Venus got us through Yogg. And Siegfried, garbage. Valkyrie, highly outclassed by things like Lancelot, And Kenshin, Valkyrie is just power crap. She is overpowered. She is not overpowered. She has just been left in the dust. Azura is probably okay, but he's not god tier or anything. He's like okay. And Kieran's really good. Out of that whole list, like, all you would want is Kieran. But if you already have Kieran maxed out, and you already have Venus maxed out, then yeah, it's bad. Like think about it this way. Let's say it's a 1% chance to get a platinum ball. And I don't know what the percent is. But let's be generous and fucking say it's 5%, because we know that's bullshit. Let's say it's 5% to get a platinum when you roll. When you get that platinum ball, there's now, on that 5%, like, there's now 6 possible vanguards that could come out of it. So, like, it's like 5% multiplied by 6. Like, that's like getting your Tempest recipe, but you're paying for each run. It's like getting your Tempest recipe, but you're paying for each run. God damn. 1% divided by 6. Like, it's like a point. I don't even know. Like, 0.24? No? 0.18? It's like a 0.17, 0.18 kind of thing. Chance that you'd get the Vanguard you want. Let alone you'd get a Vanguard, but there's so many bad Vanguards in there. That's an Orihime. Mephi weapons, to be perfectly honest, Supreme completely, like, BTFOs Mephi. Other side, if you have it, completely outclasses Mephi. While Mephi weapons are cool, other sides and Supremes are just better, and let alone the Spark is better too. Mephi was quickly power crept. So Mephi and Lucy are much weaker than the energy dungeon ones you could run. Namely Blitz, Tiamat, and Supreme. Do I want your alts accessories? I don't know. My accessories are pretty good. Toshi's are good. Now, if you want an example of a good accessory, the Makami accessories, when we get the Makami update, those accessories are friggin' good. They are friggin' good. Oh, your alt account? No, that's alright. That's alright. That's against the terms of service. But, like, I have an account on PC. I'm level 3. No! Wait. It's not worth it. But legit, the Makami Oguchi accessories, there's a white one and a black one, and they are friggin' good. I don't know if it's 40 element on that thing, but they are good. They are like attack, element, critter cooldown. Not worth at all. But those accessories are gonna be good. Like, the black one is good for Blitz and Palace only, because is it like 40 dark or some shit? Like, it's 40 ice and 40 dark. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a whole friggin' Tempest almost. That's a whole friggin' horse mag worth of ice. 40 ice and 40 dark. 40 ice and 40 holy. That's some icicle punishment right there. That's ridiculous, dude. It must have attack on it or something. Movement speed. Yeah. 40 movement speed? What? I want to meet the intern that said, what values do I put? I don't know, just put 40. Okay. 40 ice, 40 holy, 40 dark, 40 movement speed. Where's the 40 attack? Where's the 40 attack? Yeah, he will be. He'll be wearing his little puppies. His little pups. Ow! Damage cap. Ow! Damage Kappa, woo! Where's the 40 crit? 20 attack? Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. What? It's 20 crit? On the accessory? What? Or is it 20 crit for 2? Y'all are gonna drive me up the wall. We're gonna get excited. You're gonna hype me up for an event we don't have. Thank you. Okay. So that's the new Oda. So 10 crit, like 40 movement speed, or 20 movement speed on each. So 20 ice, 20 holy, 20 ice, 20 dark, 10 crit, 20 movement speed. But I thought you said it had movement speed on it. Does it have any weapon affinity? Like, Jesus. Does it give me 10 to all stats? No weapon affinity. You can have 80. So is it 40? What the fuck? I gotta see this shit. But that's really good for Oni mode. Yeah, if there's no affinity, yeah, that's really, really good. 20% attack on top of that, 10 crit. You can't say no to that. You cannot say no for that. Ho ho ho, there. Oh, I haven't talked to Moroku in like a week. My bargains are probably like, hey, you have shit bargains, thanks. That's crazy. But I think this update, while it's going to have an event, it's going to be very, very fun for like a week. It's probably going to simmer down as we get used to it. And like, because we won't be running this event like a million times for invisible random reward things, right? Like it's all going to be just drops and stuff. So like this is going to be an event. I'm assuming that you just play it a little bit every day, collect a bunch of stuff, trade them in an exchange shop, and you'll be done in like 2-3 weeks. Or even 1 or whatever. Like, it's not going to be a crazy hard event. Like, it's going to be like Kotanoa Sisters was really, really, really farm heavy, and this one's going to be like a relaxing event. And then maybe in July we'll get summer event. That'd be fantastic. And then August we get Makami. That'd be super fantastic. Then after that, I have no idea anymore. But hopefully it's bug free. They said they were gonna work on the bugs, so. Oh, you got them? I could boot up my Discord and you could send them to me. I haven't touched Discord in like a hot week. A hot long time. So I've talked for a good little while here. So what do you guys think after hearing me talk about this event? How do you guys feel about it coming? Like everything I've said about the accessories, the potential lineup, the event itself, what it really seems to be looking like. How do you guys feel about it? It's dead, literally, probably, because I'm at work all the time, so I don't really get to be on it much. You don't like it? All right, we got one for I don't like it. Unless, now that would be the greatest. If they fix Blitz Tiamat, oh, the server's gonna crash from people logging in. People are gonna log in. Channel 1's gonna be fuller than a can of sardines. For RTA, by the way, so trade in your RTA shit if you haven't done it yet. get on that, you know. I don't know how good, like on paper, I don't know how good the black horse or the black dog is gonna be for Blitz, because in Blitz your attack actually matters, but crit doesn't matter. Right? Like that's the only mode where attack matters. So weapon affinity would matter probably a bit more than element. You know what I'm saying? But I know what you're saying about Dark and Ice, because you can use that on the Tiamat. Like the Fire one and the Blitz one. For sure. But nobody else has any opinions on what's supposedly coming? Ziva gave an opinion, but I think that's it. My eyes are tired. Why is that? It was really sunny out today. Like 18 degrees. Really fucking beautiful day. My eyes weren't ready for it. But maybe they'll spruce things up. Maybe they'll put really good shit in the exchange shops. And if there's a Parvis scroll, I'm coming for it. Scroll. Throw in Elios or friggin' Blitz, then we're golden. We are golden time. I never watched that show and I wanted to. Golden time. Can't believe I remembered it. Cool. Hey Gray, how you been? No, he hasn't touched. He got like his icicle punishment 6, and I think he never touched it after. He's like, I'm gonna go back for 7. The next day, Dark Souls 3 straight. I wanted to keep going for 7, but I got Shalom 7. I said that's okay. Gure, Furubasta. So last week at high school, wow. Sekiro. Monkeys are happening too! Oh my god. I saw that stall before and it said monkeys are happening. I wanted to whisper the owner. Be like, hey, awesome anime. But he wasn't logged in. I was like, this motherfucker. He's watching monkeys are happening while he's trying to sell stuff. There's something on Twitter. Is it my Twitter or is it Onigiri Twitter? Because if it's my Twitter, then yeah, there's always going to be a friggin' notification. It's my Twitter. What is it? What is this? It's your brother's graduation? Ah. Well, that's going to be important. But I came here to check on girl over here. Is that a GM? No. Oh. I'm not used to seeing people. If they could add they could add purgatory too. I don't think they will though, but they could for sure. So what did I not get? Potions? You can get potions? 'Potions? 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 ' I'm pretty good on this. What's that buzz sound? Oh, my apologies. That was probably my computer. My laptop. I was leaning next to it. Did it go away? I hope it went away. Yeah. Yeah, that's the next thing. For sure. Let me go to Shizuka here. Oh yeah, baby. It's still there? I don't know, man. Me no no. Should you get a PC or a computer screen for your PS4? There's nothing wrong with getting a monitor, because you said you have to share your TV with your brother. I think you should get your own television, yeah. But then you probably have to share the console anyway, right? I had my own TV since I was 3 years old because I won it in a contest. So I've always had my own TV. I've always been independent like that. Never had to share my TV for no one. My TV's been my TV. Okay. You can bring mounts in there? I guess not in the Oni mode one, right? Hey, Morelia's here. No, I can't get one. But I'm gonna see if I can get any SP tickets. I can. Good call. I'm down 2. How do you get these? I need 2 torn pieces. How do you get torn pieces? Rolling in the free? That's what I was hoping. Then I'll do that to get 2. What? 1.1 billion? What do you mean it costs you 1.1 billion? I'll do the whole 160. I was thinking, well, I only need 2, and it's like, whatever. If I was like One Punch Man, I don't know. Blue. Woohoo. Blue. Double sevens, 2 blues. Let's go. Can we see 5? Can we see 5? Oh my god, there's 3. 4. Can we get 5? Do I see 5? Do I see 5 blues? An Ogi. Oh, I thought it was a fucking plat. I can never get 5 blues. It will elude me for the rest of my life. It's my goal. 82? Wait, how many do you get? The hell? I needed like 4. I needed like 2 and they gave me like 7. They gave me like 9. What the hell? And the sevens? Maybe. Who this? Oh. Hey, Bankai. Now I gotta use the tickets. Pretty good deal. Oh, okay. Blue. Lance, I don't want a Lancelot. There's no Lancelot in this unit. Is there a Lancelot? I didn't see a Lancelot. Oh, I got some fish eyes. Sigils. Oh, there is Lancelot right there. Why are Ogies in the 7 lineup? It should only be accessories and vanguards. Because 7s only mean so much. Should you roll? Like, you want that last Gawain, right? I've seen a lot of 7 reds. Okay. Ow. Ow. Something fell on my foot like 3 times. Ow. Ow. Ugh. Like, are you rolling just to get the last Gawain? Because if so, I think it might be like a smarter... No? What are you rolling for? Because you want it, well, rolling for roll. Because I was gonna say, like, it'd be better just to save up your money until a good unit comes, roll the shit out of that, and then use all your rosaries to get like a Gawain or 2. And right now, if you put in money, you don't get any rewards. Now, to some people, they don't care about that. You know, like, no premium, no stuff. Are there multiple places to farm for wand mags? Yeah, but generally, you'd farm field bosses for Lord Renge, and you'd farm Warabizuka for magic mags. Those are generally the 2 you'd go for. Will games like Fate Grand Order, Azure Lane, etc. and Onigiri be affected by the loot box bill because children don't play Fate Go? So that's a whole can of worms right there. Because the whole lucha, I said gacha and loot box at the same time. But I'll call it lucha, but the whole loot box bills and bans that they're trying to put forward, personally, I don't like them on principle. I think that if you're an adult with sound body and mind, you should be allowed to gamble. You should be allowed to do whatever the fuck you want with your money. However, if you're going to regulate adults based on children, you can go fuck off. But if you make it so that legally you're not allowed to play games that feature those mechanics unless you can, like, prove that you're, 18 years or older, or 19, whatever the age of gambling is in your state or province, if you can prove that you're an adult, and then you should be allowed to play those games. But like, or at least spend on those games, you know? Like, I don't like those regulations. I don't. Yes. They should be rated G for gambling. They should have their own specific rating. Like, well, no. And it's really hard for a kid to do that. If you're 8 years old, where are you getting $50 a month? Where are you getting all this stuff? Like, it's one thing to be an adult, go to work and do what you want with it. You know, that's a whole thing. Like, you know where your money's coming from and you know where it's going. The kid is Bruce Wayne, well, he's building Batmobiles. He ain't playing Onigiri. But, like, ultimately, there's a really, really, really fine line they're fucking with right now, like, they're playing with. And it's so much that they're fighting against gambling or rolling or gacha systems, but there's a fine line between gacha and gambling and the element of chance in a game. Like, you know, like, the whole purpose of a loot box is you buy a loot box but you don't know what's in it. You know, and that's a choice you make. It's just like when we had the other side boxes. Like the other side, you can either get the mystery other side at a discounted price, or you could farm up the whole 10 Akashic records and you could get the weapon you wanted. Like, that model right there should be how the game is. Like, and Onigiri kinda is like that, but not really. Like, if Onigiri had the option to be like, hey, flat out, if you pay like 500 OC, you can get any Vanguard scroll you want, 500 OC, or you can roll for it. You can take that 500 OC, get the guaranteed Vanguard, or you can take the 500 OC and see if you get more than one Vanguard, you know, because then it creates a standard of what one Vanguard's worth. So it's like, okay, well, I'm going to chance it. Like, if it's that model, that'd be fine. Like, if, like, but it really depends how much developers want to circumvent and change their game elements to maintain themselves within laws. I feel if that was undertaken, if that stance was done, that, hey, well, you can gamble if you want, but they make a paid alternative that is in some way cheaper, or at least you don't gamble with your money, it's a guaranteed one-to-one transaction, then it comes down to consumer choice. And if they want to gamble, they can gamble. If they want to get the guaranteed purchase, they can get the guaranteed purchase. That's my feeling towards it. But do I think that if those laws were to come into place and they were to be done incorrectly, it could be catastrophic for those games? Because, prime example, I play a mobile game, Fire Emblem Heroes. I love the game, played it for about a year now. And in Belgium has, they were the place that started all the anti-loot box stuff when EA's games were doing it and shit. So, in Belgium, they had all these strict rules against anti-gacha, anti-loot box, all this stuff, anti-laws. They're not rules, they're laws. And Nintendo just said, fuck it, we're going to shut down the Belgium server. We don't care. We're not going to deal with your bullshit. We're just going to shut it down. And they did. They shut down the server. Like, not even the server, but the Belgium Fire Emblem Heroes. Shut it down. Because Nintendo's like, that's like 1% of our revenue. We're just going to shut it down and go to places that let us do what we want to do. So... But no, I haven't seen the bill exactly. Me, I live in Canada, so what happens in the U.S. happens in the U.S. Although anything that happens in the U.S. would directly affect Onigiri because it is Onigiri U.S. At least rolling Orihime where I don't have Venus, Siegfried, or Valkyrie and more Kieran's. Yeah, like it's worse than Orihime's lineup is worse than the friggin' New Year's lineups. What's up with the crap small updates? Well, we just had a really, really big update, and the small updates have to come, so they're going to put them in between big updates and little updates. So it would be like Master Makavar from Fairy Tail saying we have no choice but to go to war. Well, you see, the thing about war is that war is a gamble. You kind of have to bet your life on the line, hoping that you win. And if you don't win, then, you know, you kind of get screwed out of your life. So war is a gamble, so that's against the law. We can't do that. I'm just fucking with you. The event will last a full month. Hey, Sean. Oh, you got a Kieran scroll? Nice. I can't do Blitz Oni. Then go slow. Take your time. If I give you a sandwich and you say, man, this won't feed me all day, it's like, well, shit, take your time. Do you think they'll add to it? Maybe. I hear on PC they added a lot of DCs to make to lengthen the update. This update's not going to be the ice mount. It's coming later, probably in August. My comic's probably coming in August. That's what it was on PC. They DC'd a lot. Oh. For 10 minutes you DC'd? Damn. Yeah, we're gonna add all the DCs. It's gonna be the best MMO ever, called DC Universe. Jeez, I can't see anyone's names. Hey Envy, yeah, this game's a lot of fun. It's got a high learning curve, like it takes a while to understand the mechanics. But once you do understand the mechanics and you find a weapon you like and you learn the skills and you learn the system, it's a lot of fun. Like, at first it's just going to feel like a light Dynasty Warriors with anime aspects, but the more you play it, the more complex it gets and the more fun it's going to be. I really enjoy the game. I find the combat very, very good. You're going on strike, no more DC or 500 OC? I don't think that's going to work. You're welcome, Envy. You're welcome. So Eva, how's it hanging with the whole roll situation? You haven't talked in a while. The last thing you said was that you needed to roll, but I didn't see you. Hi. Oh, there you are. Hi. Welcome to the game. How can I help? Your video request? Is that the new player guide, or is it something new? What is your request? You need a video on how to delete your character? Oh, you have to let it download? Alrighty, Envy. Have fun, man. There's going to be an update tonight, so you might not be able to play it like all day, but There's gonna be an update tonight, so download it now. But if it ever kicks you out like maintenance, like that's normal. How do you need a video on how to delete your character? Well, the first step to how to delete your character is you go to the character select screen, you hold the PlayStation button, and you hit log out. Then you put the controller down, go outside, take a deep breath, go for a walk, work it out, and then come back. If the desire to delete remains there, delete Onigiri itself and just move on, and then come back to it when you're ready. That's my best approach. Other than that, invite your little cousin or brother or someone that's under the age of 7 over. Let them play your game and all your characters will be gone. I've seen it 17 times. 17 times too many. You're done trying it, it didn't work, then it's impossible. We need to be able to favorite our characters and put passwords on them, god damn it. PC does that. A blitz guide. Freak. Oh. Oh. Hey, Rhyme. Man, I haven't gotten up so early in a long time. This morning, my dad was like sick or something when he woke up, and I heard him make a sound, but it sounded like he was choking or something, and I heard it from downstairs, and my body like instantly woke up like this is an emergency. Like instantly like an emergency. And I woke the fuck up. I'm like, are you okay? And he didn't say anything. I ran the fuck upstairs. I'm like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm okay. And I stayed up. I didn't go back to sleep. I was so fucking wired. I've been up since like 8. I haven't been up since 8 in a long time. I usually get up at like noon, but today I got up right friggin' early. And it's hitting me. And the sun hitting me today. Oh, I'm baked. The new update sounds fun. I think it's going to be fun. Like, it's going to be relaxed. It's going to be chill. It's going to be... There's going to be something in the exchange shop like, ooh, I got to get that. That's what he gets for stealing my chips? That's right. He steals my chips all the time. I bought a bag of sweet chili Doritos, and I had like half of it. And he came downstairs. He's like, what's these? And he has a little bit, and then he goes away. He comes back. He has a little bit, goes away. I'm like, excuse me? He's like, oh, I'm just having some. I'm like, yeah, you're holding the whole fucking bag like it's a baby. And I swear to God, my daddy, when he holds a bag of chips, he holds it like a fucking infant. Like, you know, you put one hand on the bum and then the other head on, like, your other hand, like, on the neck so, like, they don't, like, hurt their neck or anything. My dad holds chips like that. Like, fucking precious. Precious fucking chips. Precious. And then when he's all done with it, he turns it upside down and eats all the contents. Nom nom nom. But like when he holds chips, he's holding it like a goddamn precious baby. It's funny. I loaded up my the bag of chips is his son. Crinkle crackle. I opened up my bazaar when I logged on and I had like 140 OC. I'm like, what did I sell? And I'm like, there's nothing here. I'm like, people are buying stuff. I gotta restock this thing. I usually just throw it up every once in a while. Oh yeah. That's illegal. You can't do that. That's against the terms of service. Wait, that's illegal. A grade 100 dancing water? I mean, if every player kicked babies, how many points would you get? Right? Like, I don't know why I'm talking about babies. Oh my god. There's a lot of oogie action going on behind me. Big oogies. I love big oogies. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. What's in my present box? I thought I redeemed this already. Oh, joy. They're back. Hey, that's the sword I gave her. The chocolate one. Who is it? Oh, is this person doing oogies? She does? That's awesome. Hey Dubs, how you doing? It's like 18 degrees out today. It's so hot. Oh my god. I saw the fire. Your man just got home from work? Did he buy you anything? She went in the crystal. Whoa, whoa, That's crazy on the receiving side. Oh, you just got home from work, not your man. Okay. Hers is rank 6. This is how we crash. Oh, by the way, for anyone who watched me streaming Kurtzpel, I got it so that I can use an Xbox controller on my computer. It was the port that was all, like, it wasn't registering in a 3.0 USB, so I had to change it to a regular USB, and now it works. Was much, much better with a controller, I'll tell you that. Oh my, is it 7 o'clock? Oh my god, we're back to that rotation of the earth where the sun... If you guys remember, back when I first started streaming, every friggin' day at 7 o'clock, the sun would hit me in the eye and I said, oh shit, is it 7 o'clock? Well, it's 7 o'clock again. Shoutouts to anyone that remembers those days. Because that sun just, bam, hit me right in the fucking eye. Like, and it makes me think back to like when we first started. What crazy times, a guide every day, something new, short 10-minute videos, things of the past, things you'll never see ever again. Abisso. RTA names? I guess we can look at it. We have Moonless Sky, number 1 at 18 minutes. Shisheki at 22. Fix Oni Blitz at 25. Brim X also at 25. Modal 7th at 27. RTA Freya 29. Had I known how RTA worked, I could have got like 30 minutes. The first time I did. I'm not going to do it again, fuck that, but had I have known that I would have just take my weapon and just go, and then I could have been done in like 30 minutes. Someone said stop using the time glitch. I don't know what that is, but apparently there's a time glitch. Rank 13. Yeah. I'm not sure. You never finished RTA? Today's the day. If you want to transfer anything over, today's the day. You have like 5 hours. Pitter patter, get at her. So I'll ask this question again. So out of everybody that's here, how do you guys feel about the update that's supposed to be coming, the Gargoyles update? Because I've heard Eva doesn't like it. I've heard that Enz doesn't like it. I'm kind of like okay with it because I'm like chill. I'm like okay. But how do you guys feel about it? Ooh, super ooh. Boring. Not worth it. You sound like Trump, just words like ooh, boring, not worth it, worst update ever. Like it's just the way you went, like point. E-dubs does not like it. You don't want it. You want Darkfin. A lot of people want Darkfin. That's probably what's gonna come in like September, October, November. Is Darkfin. That's exactly how I. Ew. Totally not worth it. Make Oni great again. Yes. That's like me, like that Trump impersonation. Hound Dog? What's Hound Dog? Fuck. Like, alright. Let's play a game. Switch will get Hound Dog before we ever fucking do. I guarantee it. Who agrees? If you agree that Switch will get Hound Dog before PS4, say like yes or I or something. It's the stupidest thing. Xbox would get it first. You know, I mean, 10 years from now, fuck. It makes me think, like Xbox is like that kid in school that, like, let's say he's got, like, let's say PS4, like, PC is, like, your top athlete, like, he's the fastest guy in gym, And then PS4 is like the number 2 guy. Like he's pretty fast. Like sometimes he gets sick, but for the most part everything's good. And then you have Xbox, who has like a limp knee. Like he works pretty good, but his bum knee doesn't work, and like he doesn't get any attention at all, and he feels special about it. And then like in senior year, this fucking new kid comes in and he's in a wheelchair, and everyone feels bad about him. Let's call him Switch. And Xbox like, oh shit, they're not gonna look at me anymore. Fuck. And now all the attention goes to the wheelchair guy. And it's like, what the hell? And then you have Steam, who's the guy pushing him in the wheelchair. And it's like, what the fuck? And then everyone forgets about Xbox. It's literally like that. This dynamic of how good each console is. That's bad. I mean, it is what it is. Like, they keep holding Xbox back. He hasn't graduated. He's been stuck in high school for 6 years. Like, they don't have Tempest yet. Like, PS4 has free-to-plays that have Tempest now. Like, congratulations. Like, goddamn. Like, it's a really big shame. Like, sometimes I think, what if I would have played Xbox One? I wouldn't have played Onigiri, that's for sure. Like, it's crazy. Ooh, look at you. You got the punk wings. Ooh. Looking like a snack. I like the sound effect that makes. Copy paste replies, yeah. Oh, you tried Crit Spell? And you're surprised the archers are so OP? Yeah, like they made the archer like out DPS like the greatsword, and the greatsword is like more tanky. So I don't know, but yeah, I think it's a really nice looking game, Crit Spell. Your friend got the exact same responses, goddamn. Yeah, I've gotten the copy and paste response from them the other day when I asked about the update a week ago. My friend got the exact same message. We're like, what the fuck? It doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, I don't know what to do now. We talked about this update like in depth. We've talked about a lot of different things. And you know how they ask a question for making it? You're somehow a healer? Oh. I guess, yeah, because they ask you all the personality questions. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. They've looked at it? Oh, shit. Cybercep's leaving you unseen. Next thing you know, Cybercep's just gonna send you a fucking K. If Lyra ever messaged Onigiri on Facebook, he'd be like, hi, I haven't gotten my, like, Kota no outfits yet, and I put in, like, 3 tickets. Cybercep would just fucking leave him on K. And just leave. They'd just be like, K. I can hear him now, he's like, oh my god! And then he'd crush a can and throw a controller and then play Dark Souls and fall off a cliff. Like, that's what would happen. That's exactly what would happen if Lyra ever messaged Cyberstep. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yeah, I never got my outfits. I don't know what to do now, guys. Yeah, I've talked about everything. Ow. Really? Okay. They said we would get an event at the end of April, then the coming weeks, and apparently in the summer. Wow. Who the fuck? Gembu Summer Mama Raiko events. But I'm not bored, Pedro. It's just I'm at that point where I've streamed for an hour and a half, so if I do anything, I crash. Like, I get to that point. I guess I'll get this drop boost, experience boost. I haven't got them in forever. You guys still have the summer event? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it looks like that. Like, I don't get how they don't care. Like, to be honest, like, when it comes to Cyberstep, like, Onigiri is a fantastic game. Okay, like, we wouldn't be playing this game for so long unless we really enjoyed it, you know? It's a like, it's one of those things where they have an amazing, amazing game, but it's in the hands of someone who can't properly take care of it. Or like they're more focused on getting it out on like 7 different consoles than they are on having 2 or 3 and working flawlessly. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not like they need to do independent work. They just have to have one like PC where everything's new and then everything comes down after. It's not a foreign concept. Yeah, absolutely. JP, they get compensation like all the time. They get like friggin' events. They get shit right away. Even on console, like it's just the US team. You're right, and they make so many mistakes. They can't code shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't code anything either, but you know that's not my job. They're doing that because they have a server for Xbox and they want to get rid of it, so they're going to put the 2 of them together. That's what they're doing. They're just trying to recycle it. This game's louder than I remember. Well, I can't imagine why. Yeah. Merged with EU. So what do you think? Do you think it's just that PS4 is a better console hardware-wise? Or is it just that the Xbox management team is like far more incompetent than the PS4 team? Like, do you think it's a hardware thing or do you think it's a development thing? Because I don't think it's a hardware thing, because like if it was a hardware thing, they'd still get updates. They'd just crash a lot. It has to be something else. Probably that. Do you... Oh, what the fuck is this? This is the real dungeon. Ah. Yeah, like... Not only that, but... like back when Xbox was doing GG and they were re-rolling tickets, and a lot of people essentially got like borderline free Miyamotos, like more or less. You know, no one spent the money. Like PS4, they probably would have made, let's say, 20 grand when Miyamoto first came out. Let's just be realistic here. They probably made about 20 grand, if not more. And then, you know, and then they didn't get an Xbox. It's like, oh, we got like 5 grand. And it's like, oh, well, why aren't people spending? Let's give them another update. And then this continues, and it continues. And then on PS4, they're going to get like 50 grand an update, let's say, whatever, you know, like. But Xbox, it's like, well, why should I roll? Why should I do this? I'm going to wait for the next best thing. By the time Xbox gets an update, they already know about 10, 20 things that are going to come. Like, oh, why should I roll for Valkyrie? Kenshin's coming. Why should I roll for Azura when Kotanoa Aoi's coming and she's a good Fire Vanguard? Like, why should I roll for Ho-Oh when I know that Toshi's coming? And the cycle continues. So the money's not going there. Like, Xbox had an OC sale. They put OC on sale on Xbox for 30% off. We never saw that. PC never saw that. No one fucking saw that. That was like fucking liquidization, final resort kind of shit. Like, that's why you haven't gotten Valkyrie. Yeah. Like, it's like, we've never talked about it before, but it's fully logical. It's fully a logical realization. You know? Like you gotta pick and choose your battles, especially when your weapon is your wallet, right? You're gonna fucking pick and choose those battles. Like, I went from not rolling for like half a year or something until the Satan update came. That was like the update. I'm like, okay, I like this unit. I'm rolling it. Oh yeah. Damn it. Look at this bastard. He's spamming. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of element for them. That's all I wanted her for, was this. That's my favorite thing about Akane. Yeah, I saw the picture of that. We have no future news, like goddamn. Hey Kong, do I know what mag you should get for a spear? Well, early game, you could probably get the literature mag, one or two. Like, if you do all your side quests with spear, early game, like, you're gonna get a literature Magatama, like, you can craft one. You're gonna get a Gemini, you're gonna get an Aries. Like, you're gonna have a lot of skill force covered. And then late game, you're gonna want to go into the 105s, the Talonbreaker Magatama. Or not Talonbreaker, Jesus Christ, Thunderquake. You'd want to do all your side quests, get those mags, and then you'd want to get your Thunderquakes at the 105 level. And then move on up the chain from there. Where's our freebie? We have the only free thing, we got one free scroll so far. You got a fusion bear on Steam from you? Damn. Oh, Morelia DC'd, but Lilia's here. That's hilarious, Eva. Oh my god. I kind of missed your comment. Someone was saying something about the update you tuned in. Wow. But yeah, the person that said, like, tune in, I missed your comment. If you wanted to repost it, I could read it again, but I missed it, sorry. Frick, I feel like I've been out in the sun all day. But I wasn't really. Yeah, it doesn't exist for us. Like, I wish that when we told them there was a problem with the game, they'd, like, fix it. Like, come the fuck on. Aya? I can't remember. Aya was Acorn Day, right? That was the big day where it dropped acorns? But that was like last summer. Okay, yeah. Nice. But I saw that picture, my god. My god. That is some serious drugs. Oh my god, I thought I crashed. Oh, hey John, I see your comment now. Hey, just tune in. Is there event mags tomorrow? There's no event mags. It's not knowledge mag or anything like that. It's the Gargoyle events. We fucking did it because we went in together. We were both that horny. What is this? The thing about 3 Fusion Bear mags is you have no SP. You can do it, but you have no SP. Vroom, 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 vroom. You haven't touched Oni since the last update? Wow. That was a good update. What the hell? I don't know really what's gonna be like worth in the event. Like it's gonna have an exchange shop, but I don't know what's gonna be in it. Hopefully it's gonna have some goodies. Some goodies worth farming. Skip if you want, but I won't be skipping. I never skip. You come in, get what you gotta get, and then you relax. Do what you want. Hopefully it's gonna have a nice login calendar. Oh yeah. We're jumping all over the place. Like this event, there's like 3 events we were supposed to get before this one. Hey Visa, Visa card. Send me that money, Visa card. What's the Gargoyle Sisters event? So, the Gargoyle Sisters event is, they introduce the remaining Gargoyle Sisters support characters, and they have their own little dungeon you get to run, and they have an exchange shop, and you have a chance to get these partners. It's a smaller scale update, but an update nonetheless. It should be coming out tonight. The patch for it and all that. 4 to 5 hour maintenance, they said, something like that, 3 to 4 hours. They're assist partners. It's probably going to be a lineup completely of assist characters. Unless they play around with it. However, if you already have like Satan or Aoi, then they're not going to be desirable. Because their elements are going to overlap, and unless they just do crazy shit or whatever, I don't know. This update's going to be a PS4 update. The update itself already came out on PC like last year. Really? He started with that? What an asshole. Oof, poison. You know, today's like the first day in like 3 weeks that I've had like a day off that wasn't Friday and Saturday. Get cut up. Oh yeah, like usually the Vanguards are at their best when they first come out. Like later on, they're conjoined. Like they're all up with the characters. Not optimal. What? There we go, 400% drop boost. And reboost. Aló, muchacho. Nice hat. Nice fundoshi. What's her name? Not Kiritan. Kentucky. Eva, you look like you're trying to sell me a weapon for 600 OC. And then get really mad at me when I ask why it's so much. I don't think they come with new skill cards, but I'd be pleasantly surprised if they did. You look ugly. You finally got... You do look like you're trying to sell me something for 600 OC. It's like an inside joke. Oh, she's the pink fox dragon. But all the Spanish players, if you go to their stalls, it's all like 600 OC for like a fucking Garg. Like, excuse me? Like, it's just there. You find these stalls and just boom, 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 boom. and you whisper them, and they're like "K," and it's like what? But it is legit a trend. Onigiri stereotype. Not all players, but most. If they have stock 100 for every item, you message them, they start speaking Spanish to you. Yeah, well now they sell decent stuff, but they put it for a high price. Oh. What can I do to wake up? Wake me up when the update ends. Wake up. Wake up. Coffee? Oh no, I don't drink coffee. Ow. Hurt my finger. Like, it's not that I'm tired, it's just that my body is, like, tired. Like, the mind is fine, but my body's like, eh. Eat fruit? 5-hour energy? Wow. I do have some apples, but I actually haven't had my supper yet. I just had a big lunch. Because I thought I was going to work today, but I wasn't. So I still have... Well, now it's my lunch for tomorrow. It was supposed to be my supper for tonight, but I'm going to bring it with me tomorrow. I got some KFC today. I got like a 6-piece for $10. So I had like 3 pieces for my lunch, and I was going to have 3 pieces for supper, but since it didn't work, I'm like, well, I'll save it for tomorrow. So I haven't really officially eaten supper yet. I don't think I redeemed my stuff. Oh. Kill 50 chickens. Oh. Oh. Someone's talking to me. But they're not looking at me. Maybe they think Morelli is me. You need 2 Akatsukiyamis, and you can make a second Crucifix Tempest? Wow. Oh, you're on that Tempest train. Ow. Okay, stream, I'm gonna give you guys some power. What should I do? What should I fight? I'll say no to like one thing, but like what should I do? Carry us? Where? That's done. Because I came home early. That's already been done, sadly. Well, the sadly is kind of subjective, but it's already been done. Work gets you home late. Yeah, I usually get home late myself. Eva GDC? Oh, you change. Oh, yeah. Changing outfits. You know what? I think I'm gonna do something crazy dumb. Gonna change channel and I'm gonna check this out. And it's gonna be something fun that we haven't done in a long time. Yeah. Looking through the wardrobe. She's gotta look her best. Sky Rand. どうしました? Yeah. Hmm. Alright, gang. Pick one. Are we gonna farm an Akatsuki Yami or a Hisakata? Someone had a Ryu boost in RTA? Holy shit. That'd be broken. Well, technically, couldn't you do an OC purchase? Like, couldn't you buy OC and then accept the campaign rewards on the RTA character and grab the boosts? Because even before you said that, yeah, that'd be the only way you do it. Yeah. Like the drop boost and the EXP boost wouldn't matter, but the Ryu boost would if you committed to that run in that hour. The thing is, a Ryu boost is not like RTA. Yeah, like it's an expensive thing to do, but it's possible. Maybe drop boost would affect the chest, yeah. There's a chance. You never know. Not like we can test it now, but yeah. It's smart though. Really smart. You gotta hand it to him. That's that kind of cheating where the teacher doesn't even catch on. That's the good cheating. Alright, I say we should go cicada farming. I gotta make room for it. That's a lot of fucking milches. Yeah, so Benkei factory. Oh, pff, no. Nah, 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 nah. Not Akasuyami, he's Sakata. That dungeon's Cave of Nakisawame. I grew up in there. I went in a boy, I came out a man. My favorite part is when you're trying to use a skill and they ram into you. Oh, it feels so good. It's like when you take a big gulp of orange juice and then you brush your teeth and you hate the taste, so you brush your teeth more to get it out. It's the best. That's what farming flies is like. Hey Nick, how you doing? Did I really just deposit that? Wow, Peerless Crest, you don't even need those anymore. The Gargoyle event already happened? No, like this is Gargoyle's sisters. So I'm making room in my storage, my inventory. Gypsum. Makatake kudasai. Okay. So I'm on my way to the moon. Can't you sell the white bags? I think you can, yeah. I don't know what you can't sell. Yeah, there was a ho-oh in the rift. No, it's Kage is home. Mm. Eva, you're coming too? Or are you coming too? We'll get a big old party going. That's okay. Well, I'm sure you'll look good in whatever it is. Uh-oh. I'm gonna repair, get my stuff all ready, and then we're gonna like close down the stream and we'll come back and we'll have a fresh stream and then we'll farm. Because that's just suicide to start now. Hey Ashton, how you doing? Hey Sickening, there's a PlayStation app that lets you see the comments for BD? Yeah, Revolving Blast is cool, but like Lance Flame is just better. How? Oh, broadcast, okay. Even if I had one, I'd still rather look at the screen. Like maybe if I mean, I could just look on YouTube and look at the live feed, but you know, yeah, for sure. For sure, dude, I feel you. So I don't know how I did that. I friggin' changed mags, changed weapons, summoned every Vanguard. So I'm gonna be at Kaguya's home, outside. We're gonna work our way there. And we'll probably start in like 5-10 minutes. Not really. Somewhere in between there, 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna go have a quick, like, drink some water because I've been talking for 2 hours, have a little snack, and then we'll be ready to get going. Just gonna park myself in the right position. That is a 400% drop boost. Years since you played? How long have I been playing for? I played since day one. Obviously I don't play every single day, but I've clocked in. I pretty much played like every day for at least 3.5 years. Oh, my mom's home. Alright, that's probably a good... Wait, was this hallway always there? Oh. But this is probably going to be a good place for me to reset the stream, because I'm going to close down the app, bring it back up fresh, and then in about 5 or so minutes, we'll bring the stream back and we'll start our farm. So thanks for watching for now, and I'll be back soon enough.